Well, the situation is under control, and that's the message from the President of the Democratic Republic of Congo. He was speaking after a false alarm led to fears of another volcanic eruption and thousands more evacuations. Last week's eruption killed dozens of people and displaced hundreds of thousands around the eastern region of Goma. Sophia Tran-Thomson has this report.
Scared to go home, some have nothing left to return to. Around 400,000 residents have fled from Goma, tens of thousands of them across the border to Rwanda, since Mount Nyiragongo erupted last week, flattening the homes of more than 20,000 people. Hundreds of aftershocks have rocked the region in the week following, but the Goma Volcano Observatory says they've significantly decreased since Friday. On Saturday, over 1,000 people tried to return, while others, too fearful to make the journey, were moved to a larger camp.
When they said it had reduced, we returned home and discovered our house had been burned down. Everything had disappeared, nothing was left. Then the Rwandan authorities told us we couldn't shelter here and we had to go to a new camp.
The eruption also cut off large areas of power, and criticism has been growing over the government's response.
It's a huge problem, not only because it deprives the population of electricity, but because it is needed for water pumping stations. If we can't get clean water to 2 million people, waterborne diseases will surface.
President Tshisekedi said the authorities were on the way to distributing clean water and called on the government to redouble its efforts to better deal with the humanitarian situation. But for many of the thousands of Congolese refugees who have nothing to return to, there's a sense of abandonment in these camps. Sophia Tran-Thomson, BBC News.